Welcome everyone to a new Let's Play. Welcome to home. That's right. We will take a screenshot real fast. Yes, I realize that it says that. The problem was that recording this game is actually turning out to be a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. I'm going to have to record it all as one go. I have never played this game before. But now I've unfortunately been a little ways in. I did not realize my recording was messed up until I got to after that video and started looking at the recording. So, no timer. We're just going to play this until it's done. And I will cut it into parts for you when I do that. So, without further ado, this is a horror adventure. I'm going to start over. Yeah, I am. I am going to start over. I don't know what's going on. I didn't play that far. I'll tell you when when everything is fully new for me. But trust me, I'm also kind of bad at horror stuff, so it's kind of going to be freaky anyways. Yes. We know how to play the game. We can move, we can look up, we can interact. That's really all there is. I am wearing headphones, as I always do when I record. And I cleaned off my windowsill, got my shades down and turned up so it's as dark as it can get. All I remember at that point was finding myself alone. Okay. Oh my head. Where was I? It was so dark. Yeah, it kinda is really dark. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. This is us. We can look up. We can move around. That's it. That's what we can do. Let's leave this room. That house. Where was I? I don't know. So I'm going to take this game pretty seriously, really. Mostly because it's a horror game. I'm not going to be trying to like joke around or anything. I'm going to be trying to horror game. I'm not really sure how to... This is my first horror game LP, okay? Give me a break here. There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? I don't know. I didn't recognize his face. He was still kind of warm. Oh, great, so he was killed. Oh my god, cat! That cat gets me every time. Stupid cat. I hate you. Okay, so there's a staircase over there and a door over here. Let's go to the door first. Search this floor. There's a computer desk. There's blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. If that man died in the hallway, what was the blood doing there? Maybe he got killed here and was dragged out there. The desk had a computer and some papers on it. A single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? No. Maybe it was better that I left the desk alone. I actually didn't come in here my last time. I just went straight down the stairs. That's kind of why I went over there this time. Stairs. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg, I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home. Seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. Probably. The bookshelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Okay. Oh my god. There's no one in the chair. What is creaking? What is creaking? What is this? Black and white photo. Looked like the man upstairs and his wife, I guess. There's no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? No. I figured this was no help to me, so I left it behind. Black and white photo, look like the ba-ba-da-ba-da, doesn't seem to say anything else. I'm not gonna take that photo. We're gonna leave everything in this house the way it is. Dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. Do you have anything else to say about it? How long had this been here rotting? The man upstairs didn't look like he'd been dead a long time. Oh, no, he didn't. It seemed like the owner of this house really knew the area. There were scribbles of all kinds of random scraps of paper and notes about some kind of water tower. Did he mean the one by the old train yard? Oh, dow, dow. Maybe he did. What is... That is a little mousy, I think. The thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic, but exhausted. Did I free it? Sure did. Because I'm a great person who frees little mice. This house is leaking. A collection of rusty tools. They looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? This was an odd place to keep yard tools. What would they have been used for in here? Okay, so he seems to have two things to say about everything. I didn't know that my first time through, so maybe it's a good thing that I had restarted here. I found a picture of a couple. It looked like it had been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I push the switch? Sure did. You always push switches. It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. Okay. Something must have opened somewhere. Something somewhere. Maybe it's on this floor. I don't actually know what that does. Absolutely no idea. Did it open something over here? Over here? No. About up here. I could actually see it maybe having done something in here. Did it do something in here? No. Maybe it did something in the room I started in? I'm just back-checking all the rooms. See if it did anything. Whoa. Flashlight has a sound of starting up in this room. But not in any other room, thank God, because it would creep the hell out of me every single time if I constantly heard... Okay, so downstairs. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn. There was mud caked all over my shoes. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Well, crap. The bathroom was incredibly clean. Every surface had been thoroughly wiped, and nothing seemed out of place. Nothing, huh? Well, what about this? There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. Thought I saw what looked like treetops. It seemed odd that the tray had been left there, considering how clean the rest of the bathroom was. Let's further examine it. Did he say that twice? See if, yeah, he said it twice. Alright. Okay. Do you have anything else? Had I been sleepwalking again? Was that how I got to that house? Oh my god. What was that? Okay. The hell? Door was taped up and seemed to be locked. By the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. Gave the door a hard shove, and to my surprise, it cracked open. Oh, silly mousy. I let you free, and now you're scaring me. My heart's all fluttery right now. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few of the notes. Keycard, Ocker, last one, I promise. It didn't make much sense at the time. Will it make sense later? The smell of old dishes and moldy food was dizzying. Okay. That door had no sound effect. Don't ask me why. Okay, so, box. The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I'd found a way out. I must have moved it, right? I said no to this last time, and just went down the ladder that's obviously there. But it seems to me like you're supposed to have to push this to get to the ladder, so I'm kind of confused as to how that worked. So I'm gonna move it this time. I heaved the box forward, and it finally gave. Yeah, see, and then there was a ladder going underground where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? It said this, too. Like, as if I had moved the box, even though I said no, I didn't move the box. So I think that that's a glitch. My leg hurt like hell as I climbed down that ladder. The tunnel below was even darker, and the smell wasn't getting any better. But I had to get out of there and find my way home. Okay, so... not much more now that I did. I hadn't done a whole lot more. Footprints in the dirt. Looked like more than one kind, and a lot of traffic. There was an old map of the town. Places all over were marked. An industrial area. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. The guy upstairs must have done this. But what was his interest in the water tower? Some of the markings matched the scribbles I saw on the bookshelf upstairs. What was going on here? Whatever this place was, it was obviously used a lot. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait, there were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more to try to find some kind of information. Oh God, Rachel, please be okay. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out first. I needed to see what else was down there. A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? Oh, yes. I tucked the small handgun into my pocket. Its weight was somehow reassuring. Why did I take the gun? Because this is creepy. And having a gun makes you feel better. That's why. What is this? The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded paper covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. Heather, I'm assuming, because I mean they're supposed to be names and that would fit. Something, 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 something. I don't see anything that would be... oh, wait, no. No, that wouldn't be Rachel. I don't think any of those are Rachel, so I think maybe we're okay there. None of it made any sense to me. Nothing about Rachel. Rachel or I was written there. Maybe I needed to keep looking. Oh, okay. Keep looking at other things, not necessarily that. Let's go into the next room, shall we? That's nice. There looked to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old. Who put them here? I wondered what I would have found had I dug deeper. Yeah, but I don't have a shovel. They didn't let me take the shovel. Or was there a way to take the shovel? Some kind of homemade rack slung together with poorly cut wooden rope. It was caked with old blood. Someone didn't actually use that, did they? The smell in that room was like old grease and rot. I wasn't getting any closer to finding anything useful. Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could see the warnings. Slight fumes that still emanated from the cans made me dizzy. Okay, well, don't do anything with them. Looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom. Something wet. The place was getting worse all the time. I knew I had to keep moving. Okay, well, it didn't let me take the shovel. He didn't... I mean, I looked at it twice, and it didn't say, hey, I should take the shovel. Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing here? I was scared before and I was terrified now. There were photos of our house and these clothes. Was that why I was there? I checked my back pocket and realized my wallet was missing. Did I come to the house or did someone bring me here? I don't have my wallet. That's disconcerting. Hey, bats. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Okay, so I could probably creep out the bats. And they'd probably go up there. But is that helpful? Let's not do that. Let's not. Let's leave the bats alone. I just figured that if I pointed my light at them... Oh! That's, yeah. Alright. There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? No. I didn't think it would hold me, so I left it. I don't remember if I jumped down here or found another way. It looked to be a long way. Did I jump down? No! No, don't break your leg. Your leg's already broken. Yeah, no more injury to the leg. Let's not do that. I'm gonna check something real fast. Oh, bunch of Steam screenshots. Woo! There's 5 screenshots for you. There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? I did. Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. The moment I go down this broken ladder, everything is new. Now, the thing that I do know, the reason I know we can scare these bats, is that I had did that last time. Now, also, I hadn't been double checking everything. I've pretty much double checked everything this time, which is much different from what I did the first time. Otherwise, everything else is the same as I did the first time. I didn't make any other different decisions, other than I didn't open the drawer this time in the house. Last time I opened the drawer, and I don't think I wanted to do that, so I didn't do that this time. I did climb down with the rope. Alright. The ladder was too high to reach. I must have tried to find a way out from where I was. Yeah, and I just quit right here. And then I noticed that my recordings were all bogus. I've got them working now, though. At least I think I do. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. I mean, I guess if this doesn't record correctly, at least I got to play the game, right? Bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out! Danger due to cave-in! Great, but I can't go back! What is that sound? What is that sound? I don't like this. I don't want to open this door. Okay. Creepy place is creepy. Creepy. Let's go in here. I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least, I thought, I'd found that old handgun. It seemed to work. From the smell of it, it had already been used. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. Okay. A familiar weight there. That's probably not good. Although, I mean, maybe the gun weighs as much as your phone. They do make really big phones nowadays. An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there? But it was so high up that that must have been a sore landing. Oh! My leg ached just thinking about it. Yeah! Yeah, I'll bet it does, buddy. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. Odd. There was similar dirt on my own shoes. Oh, yeah? Odd, huh?